Okay, says we're so welcome to the CoC meeting for August 28th, 2022. It's 7:01 because I missed it. Let's see. Attendance, it looks like we're missing Ronan and Chi and DLC. Yeah, we'll type in the CoC chat, see if we can get them real quick. All right, well, we will hold off on the DLC miners vote until the end just to see if DLC is able to join us. Otherwise, really not much. Ambassador side, we haven't heard anything, which let's move on to the fair because I can't stay in order. So fairs, Ajin, how are things going? Yay, we broke even. Let's see. Next, then, just a reminder DC bids are due on Wednesday. I have to date not received any bids. If we don't have volunteers to run DC, it's not something we can run. So if you are interested in bidding, please do so. I see Drake typing. Never mind. Okay, and Zajin did just post her fair schedule, so please sign up for those last shifts. It's the last weekend of the fair, and we need those last few monies. Okay, winter location plans. Has everyone started looking into how they're going to handle winter? I realize we're still in August, but with how much rain we've got, I hope we don't have to go in early, but it would be good to get those thoughts going. Tara, how are you doing? And Mouse? And I know Ronan posted they're trying to do their normal plan, I believe with the college. And I know Icefire Bay is usually outside, so hopefully that does it. Okay, so Majarsa, floor is now yours. You have some minors you'd like to present? And how old is she? You said her parents are participants? Describes more than a few barbarians we know. Okay. Does anyone else have questions? Okay, if no one has any other questions, actually, I do have one concern. I know you guys are pretty isolated. It's hard for the rest of us to actually see the player and judge it. Um, I would actually move that we do a limited approval to your park until someone else can get eyes on it, just to compare to, say, if she were to play at a duchy level where there's a lot more players on the field. Yes, we would need to essentially see how she does at a larger field. Basically, how we've been doing the 12 and 13-year-olds get that 2 week uh, time to or probationary period to see, and then we could come back and revote on her at another meeting for a full approval. Does anyone else have comments on that proposal? Okay, and I'm waiting. We've got Rolo and Mara typing. Mara, aren't you able to speak in this one? Okay, we'll feel better soon, Mara. All right. If there's no other questions, then the motion is to approve, uh, Foxy for limited play at DLC. We can address her at a later time if she starts to travel to other parks. Astral Winds is absent, so Ravenstone. Loop and Moon. Froco. And Icefire Bay is absent, so DLC. And I vote yes as well. So she is good to play in DLC. And how old's Jaeger? And you said you're the parent involvement. You're actually the parent is looking to potentially run for office. Okay, gotcha. So then I'm a little confused with the office thing. Is okay. So 12 years old. You said what was the parent involvement like? Okay. The kiddo is attending fighter practices though. Does anyone else have questions? So I guess my only worry is the parental involvement and the fact that he's teachable, but still pretty new. Drake, I think, hit the point pretty well. Maybe a continued trial. And Mouse, I think I cut you off. So if I remember correctly, when we came up with the policy for the 12 to 13-year-olds to have trials, an extension past the first 2 weeks does require a CoC vote. So the motion then would be to extend Jaeger's 2 weeks until our next meeting, which is the 11th of September. Okay. We have Astral Winds is not present, so Ravenstone. Loop and Moon. Frozen Coast. Icefire Bay is absent. DLC. Okay, that's a pass. So we will revisit Jaeger on the 11th, but he is good to play or an extended trial period for the next 2 weeks. You said you had 2 others you wanted to discuss, or was that next time? Okay, sounds good. Okay. Oh, sorry, I vote yes too. So again, it does pass. So that's all I have on the agenda. Does anyone have any closing comments? All right, no furious typing from the peanut gallery. So oh, there's majority. A hamburger. Yes, that does sound good. Okay, here's Drake. Let's see what we got. God, everyone's so angry. All right, well, let's close this out and drop on down. Night, everyone.